Hello, welcome to our channel, the Freedom Network. I'm Renelle, and I am actually solo today. Um, let's just say the topic that I'm going to cover, Diamond didn't want no parts of it, and I understand. She's young, and I'm basically on here just talking about some things that have been bothering me lately. Not upset, not bitter, not fussing, but just basically expressing my concerns. So today, as I was looking on social media, it actually started with a meme that I read. And the meme was so true, it was so true. The meme actually stated, if I'm wrong, educate me, don't belittle me. And that's so true when you think about it. A lot of us, we wrong others, or we do wrong to other people, and instead of educating them on why we're upset, or why we feel that they have offended us or anything, we'll just start belittling them. We'll start talking about them. We'll start telling other people about them, bad mouthing them, instead of educating them. 9 times out of 10, they don't even know or understand what they've done to you. So we need to be better, as far as, if someone offends you, speak to them. Let them know. Let them be the first one to know that they've offended you. So that's one of the things. And then also, as we're in February, February 25th today, 4 more days and February is over our Black History Month. Something that has been on my heart and on my mind for a while, I just want to share today because I love, what all of our ancestors have done, what they've stood for. I love the fact that their legacy is still living on, generations to generations. I love all of that. Don't get me wrong. But as far as and I was just, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I was, talking about this to someone, and we were having a discussion, and this is just where I'm at. I'm no longer on the bandwagon of Black Lives Matter, Black Girls Rock, Black Love is, Black Love is this, Black Love is that. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And the only reason that I'm not on that bandwagon these days is because the way I look at it, all lives matter. I'm okay with the Black Lives Matter too, but when, just saying Black Lives Matters is as if no other lives matter. The world is the way it is today because of all of this separation, racism, injustice, and it's happening to all races. I mean, yes, granted, it's happening to the Black race more, that we know, that we see. So I'm definitely down for the Black Lives Matter too, but I'm more so on that side. All lives matter. Again, all women rock. I love to see every woman rock. I love to see all of us coming together. The beautiful colors, when we all get together, the power. Don't get me wrong. Now, it's awesome. I've been in a lot of different groups where, it's been all shades of African American women, and it's beautiful. I love to see it. I do. But I don't ever want to get to a point where I am just stuck just there, and that's all that there is to me, that I cannot look at any other race or culture and see beauty, because that's not who I am. That's not who I stand for. Beauty to me is any shade. It's any color. It's not even a color. Beauty to me is the person, the love, what's on the inside, what's radiating on the outside. That's beauty to me. So therefore, I can no longer just stand there with that tribe and just be that. So, and let me tell you why also. Because as I was, talking about this and discussing this with someone, I was just thinking, and just about my life. This is about me, my experience. Because again, I'm sharing my experiences with others and hope to help free them while I'm freeing myself. So I'm gonna be real, okay? Transparent, transparent. That's what we started with. That's what we're gonna be. And so one of the reasons why I feel this way now is because we as human beings, we could be so judgmental, so partial. We want to go with what we want to go with, take this and not take that, and we need to just learn to just be one way, to be fair, to not be so divided. you know and as far as like racism go, we always want to throw the card out. The man doing this, the man doing that, they trying to hold us down. Trump this, Trump that. Well, you know what, if I can just be honest, and I would not get a lot of likes. I would not get a lot of people to understand, and that's okay. That's okay, because that's not what I'm doing this for. I'm not looking for favor. Favor comes from the Lord, and I'm just looking to be honest here. And the reason why I'm taking this stance is because as I look back over my life, I haven't experienced a lot of racism. I have, but not a lot. But one thing I have experienced is hatred, racism, disrespect from my own kind, from my own people. From my own people. We can be so quick to say, the man doing this, the man doing that. But what about that brother? That you got that queen and you refuse to respect her. You refuse to respect her. Every chance you get, you degrade her. You put her down. You take advantage of her. You're not loyal to her. She can't trust you. What about that? I've experienced all of that. I've never been hurt more by anybody than I have by my own kind. Relationships. I've been in relationships and I've given my all. We talk about king and queen, and king and queen, that's royalty. How you gonna call your woman a queen and you don't even respect her? How you gonna call your man a king and you belittle him every chance you get? What the world don't do to him when he's out in the streets, when he gets home, you do it to him. You tell him how he ain't nothing, how he didn't come from nothing, how he ain't gonna be nothing. But that same mouth that you say all of that out of is the same mouth you sometimes call him a king. Men, that woman you call my queen, that woman that you prayed for. That's right, I'll say prayed for. And some of us, we need to just stop praying. Don't pray and ask God for nothing else. Because everything that you pray for, you get. What's happening is when it comes, you don't recognize it. So you don't recognize when God has blessed you and answered your prayers. That's right, you don't. You ask God, you say, you know what? I'm in a position right now in my life where I need a strong woman. I need somebody, Lord, to come into my life to help me take this hand that I've been dealt and win with it. I need a confident woman. I need a woman that's going to love me most of the times love me more than she loves herself. I want a woman that's gonna, help me raise my kids, and that's gonna be in the home, not running the streets. I need a woman that's gonna pat me on the back and tell me that I'm doing a good job, and help me feel like the king that I was born to be. You pray and ask God for that. And guess what? God gives it to you. Just when you forgot all about that prayer that you prayed, I want to be a better man. I don't want to have these issues, Lord. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to lie. I don't want to disgrade this lady. I don't want to disrespect her. I don't want to take advantage of her. I don't want to use her. I don't want to cheat on her. Send me somebody that'll help me, that can help me be delivered from all of that. God answers those prayers. He send you that woman. Yeah, she don't come like probably what you thought she would. Because see, you thinking she gonna be weak. She's gonna be naive. She's gonna be vulnerable. She's gonna allow you to take advantage of her. She's not gonna call you out when you're wrong. She's not gonna tell you the truth. She gonna let you just do what you want, come and go when you please. She's gonna let you keep her hidden. She's a diamond. She's royalty. You can't hide a diamond. Ain't no woman nowadays gonna let you keep them a secret. Remember, she's your queen. She's what you prayed for, to help you win with the hand that you've been dealt in life. So God gives you this woman. And this works for men too, men with women. I'm just speaking because I'm a woman. But it's the same thing for that woman that prays for that king, and God gives her that man, and she does the same exact thing to him. But again, so God gives you this woman. Again, because she's not coming looking like what you thought. What do you say? You will not control me. You will not tell me what to do. You will not tell me about myself. You will not tell me when to come in. You will not tell me this. You will not. That's all you say. God's sitting there like, gave you what you asked for. You rejected it. Sometimes you got to be torn down before you can be built up. Stop rejecting your help, men and women. Stop rejecting your help. Stop taking your help for granted. Just stop. I mean, we're getting older and older. I mean, and I look at myself, you know, I'm halfway to 100 almost. I've lived, I've experienced, I've learned, I've failed, I've won, I've repeated over and over again. And I'm just at a point in my life right now where I don't have time for nonsense. I don't have time for petty. I've built myself up so strong, and now I'm to the point where I love me. I love me enough that, again, I won't be mistreated. I won't be misused. So, again, as far as like black love, black girls, black women, I'm all for it. We're bad, we're cold, we're gifted, we're talented. But we got to treat each other better. We got to treat each other better. You know, it saddens me. You see couples and you know, and it's so sad. It hurts so bad because a lot of people think that they have treasure. And they don't. They got fool's gold. You know, you think, and there's nothing more hurtful than to think that, you know, you got a gift. And this person is out here making you look like a fool behind your back. They're disrespecting you. They're doing everything under the sun but being loyal and being faithful. We need to get it together because you know what? We can no longer keep blaming our President Trump for everything that goes wrong in the world. We can't keep pointing out how jacked up he is without looking at how jacked up we are. Some of us, I'm just gonna be honest, you might not have went you might not have went behind the booth, behind the curtains in the booth and voted for Trump. But guess what? You support him, whether you realize it or not. You're more like him than you are not. And I say that by, you know, we sit here, we all know, we see it. The lies he tells. He refused to be broken. He's not going to compromise. It's his way or the highway. He don't work well with the team. He's a control freak. The list can go on and on. Tell me you don't know somebody that shares those same characteristics. Tell me that you don't want to always have your way. Tell me that you don't lie and cheat to get what you want. You know, we sit here, I see all the memes about how, you know, he's nothing like President Obama as far as with his wife, you know. The ones, even from the ones where he's put the umbrella over himself and left her out in the rain. You know, we laugh, we joke about that. How far are we from that? I'm just being honest. We can't keep pointing a finger at who's who's running the world, because you know what? He's one person. There's nothing he can do to us. I'm just gonna say it. Trump being in office is not affecting me. I don't care what the man do. I don't watch debates. I don't do none of that. It's nonsense. The only thing that I know is everything that he do, I'm going to do the opposite. What he is, I'm not. The characteristics that he portray, I don't. That's all I can do. I can make sure that I'm not lying, cheating, conniving, want to be in control of other people's lives by any means necessary, degrading other people. You know, the way he talks about Obama and previous presidents, we do the same thing. We talk about each other. Again, going back to feeling the racism within my own nationality. Yeah, I've been given looks sometimes by other nationalities, but guess what? None compared to the looks that I get from my own. You know, we talk about social media. Got thousands of friends, hundreds of friends on social media. Go to the grocery store, see some of them. They turn their head, put the head down like they don't even know me. But you following everything that I do on a daily basis. But you see me in person, you don't even want to speak to me. You know, everybody's doing great. Everybody, you know, it's entrepreneurship is on the rise right now. We refuse to support one another. Everything has to be about a competition. If you're an entrepreneur, you know how hard it is to get a business started. You know that it's a sacrifice daily. It's a struggle. We can't depend on a constant paycheck. You get what you go out there and what you hustle for. Some days it's great, some days it's not. But the key is we never give up. Everybody's not willing to do that. So how dare you sit up here and want to hate on your brother or sister because they want to be better? We don't support each other. Women, you know, women, we can be so catty. We can be so catty. Grin in your face. Oh, I love what you're doing. Never once ever compliment or giving somebody a true compliment in public. You'll do it in private, but you won't do it in public. And what does that cost you? Those are the things that God monitors, because the things that you could do and give away for free, you don't. It costs you nothing to compliment, to uplift, encourage, or motivate somebody else. It costs you nothing. You don't have to pay for that. If I give you a compliment, I ain't got to pay you nothing for that. I don't lose value because I tell you that you're beautiful, that you're a queen. But I tell you what do happen when I do that. When I do that, when I build you up, I feel some extra strength on the inside of me. Because the more I give out, the more I receive. Now I'm looking at two strong women. But you know, a lot of people, oh, competition. Oh, they're in ain't nobody in competition with you. Newsflash, ain't nobody jealous of you. Don't nobody want to be you. Why? When each and every one of us have been called to greatness. We've all been called to greatness, and it all depends on what you do with your greatness that you've been called to be. Don't be mad because you sit on it, and now you want to hate on your brother or sister because they're acting on theirs. Men and women, stop asking for God to send you people that'll push you past your potential. People that see good in you. You don't even see good in you. God send you somebody that see good in you, and they look past. Trust and believe. What's in you, they see that. But they love you so much to look past that. They're there for a purpose. Stop running people like that away. Stop doing people like that wrong. Stop doing them wrong. You're going to only have that probably once or twice in your life. And you're going to keep rejecting it. And then you're going to reap what you sowed. All the harm and discord you sowed in somebody else's life. That's what you're going to reap. And you ain't going to even be able to handle it. You won't even be able to handle it. So men, when you have a good woman, hold on to her. Appreciate her. Treat her like a queen, for real. Treat her like royalty. You don't know what the word means? Look it up. Google it. Google it. If you don't know. Women, you got that man that I don't care if he halfway love you. Work with that. Work with the half. Let him know that you appreciate the half that he's giving you. And maybe he'll learn to do the whole. And another thing, stop sharing things from your relationship. And trust me, I ain't telling y'all nothing. I ain't telling y'all nothing that I have not learned myself the hard way. Because see, you gonna forgive her or you gonna forgive him, but they don't. And if they're hurt, broken, or bitter, they gonna make sure that you are too. They're gonna make sure. Because hurting people hurt people. And if you're in a relationship where there's been all kind of things done, but you've decided that you want to give that person another chance, do it. Don't do it with doubt. Don't do it making them relive it every single day of their life. Let it go. Build something different. There's nothing worse than you come into a relationship to help somebody build something solid. And before you know it, the same bricks you came in to build with, they're throwing them at you. It's nothing worse than that. Or you leave and you walking away, you done built this thing and you walking away and they're calling you names. Or they open the door in the house that you built. They open the door for you to see your way out. We got to do better. We have to do better, people. I'm sorry, we do. We got to stop settling. Stop settling for half or mediocre. You deserve all of that because you're all of that, man and woman. You're all of that. I don't care what you're going through in life. I don't care what addictions, what hurts, your past. You are not your past. You can decide today, that's my past, this is my future. You don't have to walk in that direction. Change. Be better. Be better. And stop accepting anything from people. Stop accepting anything from people. Sometimes it may hurt you to the core. You may have to give up on love just to have peace. You may have to give up on love just to get loyalty, just to get respected. And it's sad that we're in the times where it's either or. Either I'm gonna love you, or I'm gonna respect you, or I'm gonna love you, or I'm gonna disrespect you. How about you gonna give me all because I deserve that? Especially when I give that to you. We need to start building strong. When we can build strong relationships, that's when we can take on the world. That's when we can stand hand in hand and we can fight who's in the White House. That's when we can stand up and have a voice. We can't have a voice because we're always against each other. We've been set up. You guys have drank the Kool-Aid, whether you realize it or not. All of this stuff has been designed to destroy us, for us to destroy ourselves and for us to destroy each other. There's no way in the world, when I think about what we went through in slavery, do you think our ancestors, the men and the women, was doing that back in the day? Cheating on each other, lying, disgracing each other? No, because you know what? They realized it was them against the world, that it was a fight out there. They had to stay strong. The men back then, they had to protect their wives and protect their children. They wouldn't let nothing come up in there. And then when they did, they had to see white men come in and snatch their wives out and take their wives off and rape them. Sometimes watching this in there, they had to watch this. Can you imagine? And some of you men today, that would make you fierce. You would want to kill somebody. You would want to kill somebody. But yet and still you do it. Now it's not the man, it's you doing it to your wife. You're down, you're degrading her. You cheating on her. Some of you guys, you parading around your other women right in front of her face. It's the same thing, just modernized. You know, you want to talk about something as far as like black women. One thing I found out, C-sections. I think the last I checked, we were like one of the race that have the most C-sections. Think about that. And 9 times out of 10, we don't need no C-sections. For one, it's more money. And then number 2 is just a way to degrade our bodies. So here it is. Some of us, we risk our lives bringing your children into this world, getting cut open to bear your child, your seed. And then what happens? We also get our hearts ripped out. So we get stomachs cut open, hearts getting cut open. Because you want the heart. You take the heart too. You know, we really need to stop and think about how many people, I said this before in one of my videos, we need to be mature adults. We need to go back and undo some things and apologize to some people, because when you think about it, we've done some cruel things to people that these people probably still deal with on a daily basis. We've said some things and we've done some things, and we never apologized for any of them. And we never changed. Some of us are still doing it to this day. You still going around hurting people. You know, I can just think about, I had a conversation with my children. My children are both adult children now. And, you know, and they sat down with me and we were talking like we always do. And they told me, they said, you know what, Mom? It hurts me to my heart to know some of the things that you've been through in life. The way you've been treated by certain people. The things you've had to endure. The things that, you know, people have said and done to you. And you think what you do don't affect nobody, or just affect that person. If they have children, those children have to sit up and see that mother crying her eyes out because of what that man did to her, their father or her significant other. And again, it's the same with women, like I said, because I know, old women, we got a mouthpiece. And I know when we get tired and frustrated, that's the first thing we use. Because now it's like, I've given you all my love. Now I'm going to tear you down. We want to take back everything we gave. So I know how that goes. And we got to stop that. Because guess what? Though that man, he's designed to be strong, and he act like it don't bother him, those things you said. But he's dealing with that to this day. Because all his life he may have heard somebody tell him he wasn't nothing. And you was his everything. And now you tell him that he's nothing. Stop it. You got a good man. Honor him. Respect him. And I mean, I'm just looking at, some of these words back here. Honor. Honor. Cherish. Do you cherish what you got? Do you cherish the gifts you've been given? Treasure. How many of you guys look at your mates as treasure? Like I said, you've been dealing with fool's gold so long, you got treasure right in front of your face and don't even realize it. You have wealth and riches right in front of your face and you don't even realize it. You steady going out here looking for fake jewels, cubic zirconias. You got a whole diamond at home, but you want a cubic. Listen. Learn to listen to each other. Remember, you prayed for somebody that was going to make you strong and be the best man or woman that you could be. When they telling you that you did something wrong or that you offended them or you hurt them, listen. Before you be so quick to apologize, listen to them. So you'll know what you're apologizing for, and so you won't do it again. All that. Well, I apologized. I said I was sorry. You sorry, all right. You're sorry because you keep doing the same thing over and over, and you never took the time to realize what you did and how you cannot do it again. You never sat down and had that conversation to say, how did I offend you? You know what? I can respect the man. Because, see, this is me. I'm the type, and I think now this is a mistake that I've made, probably, but I'm the type, if I was in a relationship, I'm going to be upfront and honest with that person and let that person know everything that I've went through in my past relationships, right? Because I'm like, I want this to be crystal clear because we're not going there no more. I want to make sure that this person don't make that same mistake. But I'll be doggone. You know what usually happens? And women, we got to be careful with that. Men too. You thinking you doing something by telling them the things you've been through. And a lot of times, let me tell you, what goes off in their mind is, let me finish what the last woman or man didn't do. They didn't take you out. Let me see how I can take you out. That sounds real crazy, right? But that's what happens. Because they'll do more damage than the previous ones did. But I'm going to tell you one thing I can respect is a man that knows all that you've been through and that takes a mental note and goes out of his way to make sure that you never go through those things again. That's a man. That's a king. That's a king. That's what kings are made out of. Because they treasure you. They treasure you. They respect you. They honor you. They cherish you. They're doing everything in their power. When they say they love you, they mean it. They show you. They don't just say it, they show you. And if you have that, and you don't treasure that and honor that, I'm sorry, but you are a fool. You're acting foolish. And life is short, you guys. We all cried our eyes out for days about Kobe and those other 8 individuals, his daughter. We cried our eyes out because for that moment, that made us realize how short life is. And everybody, I'm going to change, I'm going to do better. Families, we're going to stick together, we're going to do this and do that. We're looking at almost a month later. How many of us have went back to our old ways, thinking that we got forever? We got forever to get it right. I'm almost 50, 60 years old. I got time. I'm still going to run the same old games, just with different people, just different players. When one person wise up, I let them go get another player. And you wondering why you can't sleep at night. You tossing and you turning. You have no peace because you reaping. If you gotta reap, won't you reap some good? Because we gonna reap. We're gonna reap whatever we sow. Why not sow goodness? Why not sow greatness? So that you can see that stuff coming back. Just be good to one another. Just be kind. And like I said, you know, a lot of people will watch this and probably be like, oh, she's bitter. I'm not bitter. I'm better. Every situation has just made me better. So what don't kill me makes me stronger. I know who I am. I always say that. I know. But I do. And you need to know who you are. Know that you're treasure. Know that you're a gift from God. Know that you're special in His eyesight. Stop letting people use you, abuse you, make a fool of you. And also, learn to talk to each other. Learn to listen to each other. Trust each other. And stop running to Facebook all the time. You know, that's another thing. All these freaking subliminals that we're putting on Facebook. Be man or woman enough and speak to the person that you need to speak with. Because I'm going to tell you, all that stuff, Facebook, cell phones, all of that stuff, it's a trick. It's a trick. Facebook is just a venting ground most of the time. I'll go on here. Somebody pissed me off. I mean, I know. I'm guilty of it. I've done it. I do it. I know. I ain't speaking from nothing that I don't know. We go on there, well, I want somebody to offend me and I want to let them know. So I'm going to let them know on here. You petty. We petty. Stop it. And Facebook's so messy. Let me tell you what they do. So while you on there and you know, you surfing, you going through people's page and stuff and you trying to get all their business and one person said this, some person said that. Now you following both parties, trying to get the whole story. Guess what? Facebook's so petty. You know what they do? They're going to put you in the people you may know. Because they basically letting this person know that you trolling their page constantly. You go on there, you got the 6 little squares of your friends. Those are your favorites. Those are your favorite friends. Now they doing it top fans. If you have like a business page, top fans, well, that's what that is. Those 6 people, those your top fans. Those are the ones that's constantly parading your timelines, all up in your pictures, all up into your personal space constantly. They're seeing and doing, they're looking and seeing everything you do. They ain't gonna comment. They ain't gonna like nothing. But Facebook gonna let you know that they there because they petty. My cell phone, I have an iPhone. If I text somebody a lot, do you know the day that I stop texting them, Facebook will send me a suggestion telling me, asking me, don't I want to text this person? Will send they whole little picture, their number, and ask me, don't I want to text this person? You think I need a reminder from Facebook that I haven't talked to this person? Maybe I don't talk to this person no more. So all of this stuff has been put in place to divide and to conquer, to divide us, to take away our true strength, to take away our power. So again, we got to do better. We got to learn to love. Love always, not sometimes, not when you want to, not when it's convenient for you. Always. Always, forever. Love. Trust. Trust in relationships. Stop being so scared. Trust. God gave you a good woman or man. Respect them. Love them. Honor them. Because you're going to have to pay for it if you don't. So again, thank you guys for your time. I'm just a woman on here venting. Just sharing my experiences. Giving my opinion, which is worth nothing. Being real, being honest. And I know it's not favorable. I know it's not, but it's the truth. And it's set me free, and I hope it sets somebody else free. We got to be held accountable. Don't ask for accountability, partner, and you don't want to be held accountable. When you can be held accountable, there is growth. That's growth. You are on your way to being the best possible person you can be. And there's nothing you've been through, that you're in, or that you may go through, that love can't conquer. If somebody loves you, they'll be there with you every step of the way. But stop taking advantage of your loved ones. Because you know what? When they're gone, I don't wish that on nobody. You done cheated and done somebody so wrong all their lives, and then now all of a sudden they're gone. And now you got to sit there and suffer for the rest of your life because you know how you did them. Don't let that happen to you. I mean, when you love, when you genuinely love, I kid you not, it increases your life. I know that sounds strange, but things like love and laughter and honesty, just try it. The more you be honest and upfront, it just makes you feel so good. You feel so free, so light. But you know, if you lie, one lie got to cover another lie. Then you got to hide. You got to go hide. You embarrassed. Can't go out. You think everybody looking at you and talking about you know about what you did. Free yourself. Be free. And as far as Black History Month, let's make it Black History Year, decade, everything. Let's just make it history. How about that? It gets complicated when we start putting colors on things. I love y'all. Peace, blessings, joy, strength. Until we talk again, goodbye.